Hey, my young people, I don't want to start an argument, but for all the people out there who love the past of boxing, I can understand why you argue for your people of the past, like Roberto Duran. I want to talk about him and Chavez in particular. JC Chavez, I keep telling people that he was, at what he did, he was much better a fighter than Roberto Duran at what he did. And Roberto Duran was just an animal. He was relentless at what he did, and what he did was he wasn't a super hard puncher, one punch knockout like Hagler and Thomas Hearns, and he didn't have a great defense, but he moved so much and he was so relentless at what he did. He let them hands go. He moved and he let them hands go that it was hard to hit him. Until he got older, you could see that when he got older, he got touched and he got dropped and he got knocked out because he was able to be hit. And like I always tell y'all young people, if I can hit you, I can beat you. Eventually, I will get you. And so defense first. But as far as Roberto Duran and Chavez, man, he's never been backed up. His style has never been altered or changed. He deserves the same accolades as Mike Tyson. Because at that style, they came forward and they took care of their business. They never been pushed back, changed. Their style never been changed. I'm talking about in their prime. I'm not talking about when they got old and they started getting touched. Okay, but Chavez, really, even when he got old, he still was doggone. He beat Pernell Whitaker. He made Pernell Whitaker back up. He never was changed by Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker never got bold and pushed Chavez back and forced his authority. That's why he lost. That's why people lose amateur fights all the time, and everyone's confused because it's who got the most authority that's going to win the match most of the time. And Chavez his style never changed up, you know. And I'm all about the boxer beats the puncher, no doubt. You know, that's why Mayweather is the number one to me, is because he has multiple styles. You know, he can punch, box, he can box and punch, he can get up on his feet, he can do multiple things. So let's stop this stuff about Chavez being some bum, man. Y'all jokers crazy. Chavez is easily the best, if not right behind Mike Tyson at what he did. And as far as the best in the world, I automatically put him up there. There's not many people the best at what they did. You know, that's about it. I just want to make that clear. Oh yeah, and also I sparred Roberto Duran. I got much respect for all of those fighters that I just named. Roberto Duran, I got much love for the past fighters. I got much love. But there's no doubt in my mind that Chavez was a more dangerous fighter, a more accomplished fighter at what he did, and more. Even if you look at his fights, man, he beat people in his younger days and his old days in the same manner. He didn't change up. He wasn't weakened. He wasn't because of his age. He fought, did what he did until he got real old, and then De La Hoya beat him up. But he should have stopped. That's why they tell people to stop boxing when you can't do what you do. Peace.